Hi, my name is Tara, and today I will be presenting my Project 3, Motivation and Attribution Theory. What is motivation? Psychologists define motivation as an internal process that activates, guides, and maintains behavior over time. Motivation is what gets you going, keeps you going, and determines where you're trying to go. Motivation can also come from intrinsic characteristics of a task, meaning it should be in you and come naturally. Motivation and Attribution Theory. The Attribution Theory by Harley and Weiner seeks to understand explanations and excuses, particularly with particularly when applied to success or failure. Weiner came up with three characteristics for success and failure. Success and failure can be internal, within the person, or external, without the person, which is those things outside of that person's control. Success and failure can also be stable or unstable, controllable or uncontrollable. Attribution theory assumes that people will attempt to maintain a positive self-image, meaning it assumes that people will try their best to make themselves look good. We all know that. Well, people will usually associate their successes with their own efforts, which is internal, or because of skill and intelligence, meaning they will attribute their success to their efforts, their hard work that they put into it, as well as the skill. How do they know? How well do they know the skill and how smart they are as far as their success? People will associate their failure with factors they had no control over, which is external, or bad luck, meaning they will attribute their failures to the things outside of their control, things they had no control over, or bad luck, which some people do. They say, oh, I didn't succeed this time because it was bad luck, or I didn't succeed this time because there was another benefiting factor that made me fail, or they'll blame it on somebody else. Was the cause for making them fail and not succeed. These attributions are described in four explanations. They are ability, effort, task difficulty, and luck. Ability and effort. Ability and effort are both internal attributions, meaning they both come from inside, internal. Ability is unalterable, meaning that it cannot be changed. And effort can be altered, meaning that it can be changed. Ability is how ability is internal, like are you able to, which is something that you can't change. Effort is something that you put forth yourself. You have to put in the energy to do effort. Task difficulty and luck. Task difficulty is a stable characteristic, meaning that it's something that is set, it does not change. Luck is unstable and uncontrollable. Well, once again, we understand that luck is something that is very unpredictable. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's luck is very much pull and draw. Locus of control and self-efficacy. Locus means location. Internal locus of control is the belief that success or failure is the result of one's own efforts or abilities. I like to look at that as internal location of control, meaning that the person has found within themselves where their success and failure lies. Does it lie in their efforts, or does it rely on their abilities? External locus of control is the belief that other factors such as luck, task difficulty, or other people's actions cause success or failure. Once again, I look at that as external location of control. The person looks outside. They locate their success or failure outside of their control into other factors. Say, for instance, once again, like as luck. Oh, I just had bad luck this time. That's the reason why I failed. Or they'll say, well, this task was just way too hard for me. That's the reason why I failed. Or they'll blame it on someone else around them, saying, oh, well, someone did this and that's what caused me to fail this time. Or I didn't have this because my friend had it. I didn't have my book this time to study, so my friend had it and I didn't get it back in time enough. So that's the reason why I failed. They will blame it on, not blame, necessarily blame, but they will attribute that failure to something external outside of their control. Internal locus of control is called self-efficacy, which is the belief that one's behavior makes the difference, which is a very true statement. One's behavior does make a difference. So how would I apply motivation and attribution theory in my classroom? Attribution theory, according to the text, helps teachers understand how students may interpret and use feedback on their academic performance and suggests how you may give feedback that will encourage greater motivation. Teachers should always praise students for their effort rather than their intelligence, meaning that we should always praise our students for putting in their hard work, giving their best effort, putting their best foot forward, rather than because they're smart or because they have my ability to the smarts. That's what we call it, the smarts, to know and to succeed. We should rather when we praise each child on their effort, then it's equal. It's equal instead of off their intelligence. And I would personally encourage my students that their hard work counts and motivates them to be successful. Meaning, I would encourage them that putting in so much hard work is what leads to a greater success. And once you see that your hard work is leading to your success, it motivates you to continue to do that, and motivates you to keep putting your hard work into your work and into your assignments, into your tasks. I'll also teach them that bad luck and what others do is not a great excuse for failure. But I have them look internally, look within themselves to where their motivation lies, to learn to control their motivation to succeed. Meaning that I would have them search within themselves and find that effort and find that strive to want to succeed. I believe that once you're motivated to succeed, then you automatically start moving yourself into succeeding. And once you realize that it's something within me that can cause me to either succeed or fail, it's my effort. It's within me to want to succeed and to either want to succeed or fail. So those are the things that I would like to attribute to my class as far as how I would motivate them to be successful. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you.